Hey guys, Jack here. So we're doing our first real video today. Um, we're talking about the Mookie Betts trade. So for me, I don't know. I felt like Mookie wasn't gonna resign. So like in the beginning, I was like in favor of the trade, kind of, and I wanted them to get rid of him. And honestly, like when I heard he was being like shopped and stuff, I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is good. And, we got Hein Bloom, our new GM. And these guys from the Rays, I tell you, they're obsessed with value and like getting the right value for what you give up, etc. So, I thought if we traded bets, we would, we would get pretty solid value. I wasn't the case. Traded Mookie Betts, right? He's probably in my opinion, the third best position player. I think Trout and I'm blanking right. Trout and Yelich are better than him. Maybe Arenado, but Betts is probably better. Um, and David Price, who is, in my opinion, the best starter on the Red Sox. He is. He's the best starter on the Red Sox. Um, and we picked up half of Price's contract also. Keep that in mind. And we got back Alex Vertigo, who I really like. I like Alex Vertigo. I think he's a good player. At first, I thought he was overrated, but he actually had a really good season this year. He hit 300, and he only played and he played like 400 games, and he only had 12 home runs. I mean, he had 400 games, 400 at bats. And he had like 12 home runs. And I think he'll probably finish like 25 this year. Hopefully, he'll hit like 295. And then we got Brusdar Graterol. And which is another, he has arm problems, but I'll leave the link in the description of this video I watched about him, and he just throws absolute gas with these nasty sinkers. Shout out to Michael for showing me that video. Um, and so yeah, so I was really happy with that. Yeah, I kept like refreshing like my Facebook, and I was like, oh, like who else do they get? Like who else do we get? We got absolutely nobody after that. I thought it was pretty like sad that you can't get two top 100 prospects for Mookie Betts. Like, I, really? Like you can't. What even more pisses me off is the Dodgers gave up Vertigo and Kenta Maeda for Price and Betts, half of David Price's contract. By the way, like how can the Dodgers get away with that? Like, how can you let them get away with that? Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, they don't need Vertigo anymore because they have Mookie Betts. They don't need Maeda anymore because they have Dave Price. Like, that's literally one of the greatest trades in Dodgers franchise history. So, I'm not, as livid as I used to be because, it's been a few days since the trade. But still, man, like, wow, like we just got robbed, man. Like we couldn't have gotten Jeter Downs, Josiah Gray, Caleb Ferguson, any of those Dodgers prospects. Like, come on, bro. We got one top 100 prospect who has arm problems. I can't. It's so frustrating to me. And the more importantly, this is a trade that the Royals would make. When the Royals can't afford to re-sign Wade Davis or Eric Hosmer, so they trade him away and try to get some prospects for him. This is the Boston Red Sox, okay? This is a team that charges $1 billion for season tickets, another billion for it's like $14 to get a beer at the stadium. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And they can't afford to pay Mookie Betts, a Hall of Famer. So it's too bad. But we just got to carry on. How do I think this will affect the Red Sox? Well, um, I don't know. And I think that it's. I think their lineup's a lot weaker now. I mean, they've lost. I mean, Betts was their best hitter, so they lost Betts, which is too bad. Um, and this screws our rotation. Just screws it. I mean, our three starters of Evaldi now. What? Nathan Evaldi? I mean, how can you compete with? It's just. it's too bad. We still didn't address the bullpen either. Because Hein Bloom doesn't want to spend any money because he's coming from the Rays and he's trying to make us a mid-market team when we can pay at least $230 a year on the payroll. Um, but anyways, I don't want to make this too long. You know what I mean? Because like it's over with. I think everybody's heard about it. Just want to put my opinion out there. But overall, I mean, I guess you guys are saying, what do I think of the trade? I honestly, like, I'm probably gonna miss Mookie Betts. I really like when they traded him, and like I saw what they got for him. I was like, damn, like I'm really gonna miss Mookie, and that's probably the case. The question is, will he ever resign? And we'll never know that question. Would he resign with Boston? But I think the 1 year risky thing is really risky because like, a lot of people are saying, oh, keep him for 1 year, and um, he'll probably resign. But what happens? First off, what happens if he doesn't? And because we don't know if he does. And second off, you're basically hinging that 1 year on a wild card game because there's no way the Red Sox are gonna win the division. The Yankees got Cole. Like, come on, they're not gonna win the division. All right, get over it. The Red Sox aren't gonna beat the Yankees. And if not, they can maybe lose to Tampa Bay also. So you're basically hinging your season on a wild card game, and that is tricky business, especially when like Chris Sale or Dave Price is your best starter. Like, that's tricky business when you're hinging your whole season on a wild card game and Mookie Betts' future with the Red Sox. So all in all, I'm really disappointed about the value they got for Betts. They didn't get anything in return for him. They traded Betts, and they traded half of David Price's contract. David Price is still pretty good. And they got Vertigo and Graterol. You gotta get more than that. You gotta get more than that. Come on. Anyways, first video. So, thanks for all the support and likes and everything. Thanks for watching. Gonna come out with another video today, which is on the Jock Peterson trade. But anyways, thank you, and I think next week I'll probably do the division predictions. I'm not sure when, but sometime soon. Anyways, thank you, bye.